We're going to make cream puffs, and I'm also going to tell you some of the fillings. And I have something exciting you can do with the cream puffs at the end, and I will also do the fillings at the end. But they're very easy to make, and I found out a few things about these recently that I've got them in my freezer all the time now. Very few ingredients. It's just a matter of mixing this together. I have a cup of water, a cup of flour, 4 eggs, and half of a cup or 1 stick of butter. My oven is preheating at 400 degrees, and I have a cookie pan that I'm going to cook them on. So first of all, I'm going to turn on my burner, and I'm going to add my water and my butter. It's really just you have to mix these things together. There. We're going to let this come to a boil. This is my favorite spoon. I don't know what era it's from, but it is solid and I could mix together tar with it, I swear. Let's let this get all nice and melty and bubbly. You can see I have this at a rolling boil, and that's exactly what I want. I've gone over to a burner that is less heat, and I'm going to stir in the flour. Then I'm going to stir this for about a minute. This is the second step. It's going to get like that. Then I'm going to move it to my little island and we'll finish it off there. See this? It's formed a nice ball. That's good. We're going to do this another 20 seconds. I'm going to add these eggs all at once. 4 eggs. Now when I made these in my younger days, it was pretty easy. Now I actually have to rest my arm a little bit. It's kind of tough to beat. I'm going to beat this until it's smooth. And as you see, it's going to take a little bit and a little bit of muscle. And you're going to be ready. You can make cream puffs. That's all there is. See, it's getting a little better. It will come all together when you're done. See, it's starting to get, so it's coming together better. It takes maybe a minute or two. You want to do this till it's smooth. Just a little bit longer. Oh, that's good right there. Can you see this? It's all smooth and it sticks together. And that's how you make a cream puff. I used to make my cream puffs what you'd call a normal size, but now I use my little cookie scoop, and I'm going to bake about 4 of them right now. That's all you do. And I will put these in the oven, 400 degrees for 25 minutes. That's what works best when they're little. You cook them longer when they're bigger, of course. There, let me pop these in the oven. I'm going to put these on the cookie sheet. You don't spray it with anything when you're cooking them or just doing this. You're going to make quite a few of them because you're using the small scoop. Let me get this loaded. You don't have to have them a certain distance apart because I'm going to freeze these. When I freeze them, I'm going to put them into a baggie, and whenever we want cream puffs or company shows up, I just pull them out, put them on my cookie sheet, and bake them like I'm baking the ones I'm doing now. 400 degrees, 25 minutes. Let's get these frozen. That's all there is to it. Alright, as you can see, it's been 25 minutes and you have 4 perfect small cream puffs. I'm going to let them cool completely and we're going to start the whipping cream. When you whip your cream, you want everything cold. So my bowl, you can use glass or stainless steel, has been in the freezer for about 15 minutes. The heavy whipping cream is cold. This water is cold. Now one thing I'm going to do, if you've ever whipped cream, you know that it kind of flattens pretty quick. I'm going to make stabilized whipped cream. Let me show you. Then it doesn't flatten, it lasts a lot longer. Let me show you the difference. I used 1 teaspoon of unflavored gelatin. That means it's like Jell-O, but it's not flavored. And I'm putting that into this 1/3 cup of cold water. And I'm going to let that sit for a minute. While I'm letting that sit, I'll show you what else I have. I have 1½ cups of cold, heavy whipping cream. This is going to make 3 cups. I have 1/3 cup powdered sugar. I put it through a sifter. I just do it so there's no lumps. You do not have to do that. I have 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla and a pinch of salt, which you really can't see, but it's a pinch. This is almost ready. It's starting to, look at this. Let me show you. It's starting to foam on top. That's good. I'm going to put it in the microwave for 5 to 10 seconds. Now I'm going to make the whipping cream. The first thing you're going to do is whisk together the cream and the salt in a bowl. There's our cream going in. And our pinch of salt. And I'm also going to add our gelatin mix at the same time. There. Remember, this is going to stabilize it so it doesn't deflate so fast. By the way, let me do this for a minute. I'm going to do this until there are soft peaks, and I hope you enjoy my new cordless mixer. I love it. I hope you can see this. These are soft peaks. See that? They're not the real stiff ones. So now I'm going to add the vanilla. Then I'm going to gradually add all of the powdered sugar, and I'm on medium-high when I do this. Do you see these stiff peaks? They're not going to fall back down. These are almost cool enough. I'll take their little heads off, scoop out what's in the middle, and we can fill them with cream. Now I want you to remember about stabilized whipping cream. That means it doesn't go flat or gooey right away, and it keeps much longer. In fact, this is a recipe I'm going to include in the description. It's called chocolate whipped cream frosting. And when you stabilize this, oh my gosh, it's delicious. You could just eat the bowl. When you stabilize this, I've kept it in the refrigerator over a week and it's fine. And I've frozen some, and when it thawed, it's fine. So you might want to try stabilized whipped cream in case you never have. All my cream puffs are ready to have their heads come off. Now I'm going to show you how I do that. I just take the top part, cut it off. See that? Just like this. See? Take their heads off. And then we're going to scoop out what's in there because we don't want to eat that. There. Now I use a fork for this. It seems to work best. See, I just kind of scoop out what's in there. We don't want it. We want to fill that with cream. There. We'll put that to the side. Do this fellow. See, I'm just getting out those innards. It's just a soft dough that's in the middle. You could probably eat it, but why when you've got whipping cream? Do another one. You don't want to puncture it on the bottom, or you will have flowage from the bottom of your cream puff. And I'm going to tell you another big woo-ha secret here in a second about these. There. Well, I blew out his side now that I'm talking. Now I'm going to add some of my stabilized cream. I want to get so you can see this. Okay. I'm just going to put some in there. And remember, this stabilized whipping cream is not going to flatten on you like regular whipping cream does. There, one filled. Let's do another. The chocolate one I'm going to have the recipe for is so good. There. Now I'm going to do another kind of filling. I still have 2 cream puffs to fill, so now I'm going to alter this. You could use strawberries. I have red raspberries I've cut up. Gently fold them in. Raspberries work great. I mean, peaches would probably work great. There. Now I'm going to fill them with the raspberry glory. Get a lot of berries in there. See that? There. There's one. Here's the other. Now remember, this is stabilized. Refrigerate. It should keep in your refrigerator a long time without going flat. And for the piece de resistance, he flipped his lid. You do this. Just a little. See this? Yep. Oh, you got your berries. Now, I'm going to include a couple more recipes at the bottom of my description, the chocolate ones. And I'll tell you another thing. This is so great. I could freeze these now, as they are, all made up. Bring them out, let them thaw, and serve them. They'd be just like this. Remember, these are unbaked cream puff dough that you've frozen. I just put them in a baggie, pull them out whenever I have company or somebody says they want a cream puff, like Martin, and I put it in the oven 400 degrees for 25 minutes, and you have cream puffs. Then I'm going to freeze. There, all set. Now I'm going to put the stabilized whipping cream. Remember what that means? That means it's been stabilized so it won't go flat on you right away. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. What we don't use right away, I'll put in the freezer. The chocolate one is really good. I'll put that in the description. Try this and let me know how it turns out. Till next time, bye-bye.